Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a makeup basket video for you today. I haven't done a makeup basket in a while, maybe like a month or so, just because I felt like they were getting really boring. With my Project Pan and Finish Sticks by Christmas, everything was like the same, over and over, and I was just like, blah, this is so boring. But I changed it up a little bit this time because I was frankly in a rut. I was feeling pretty crappy. So I was just like, I want to use some of my new stuff, and it's not the end of the world if I don't, I'm the only person that's holding myself to a standard with this Project Pan and Finish Sticks by Christmas, and it's okay if I use something else for a while if it makes me feel better and looking forward to putting on my makeup again instead of going same old crap day after day, so I switched it up for a little bit, but nothing too dramatic or anything. I still have my items in there. So I'll probably be doing this basket. I know usually I do them like every 2 weeks and they coincide with my Avon campaigns, but because of Christmas and New Year's, the Avon campaigns are different. They don't run like on a 2-week schedule like normal. So I think I'll probably have this basket going until about the middle of December. So I'm gonna try to do it for 2 weeks anyway. So today's the 4th. That would be like the 18th, the 17th, or the 18th, I think, is when I'm gonna switch it up. So okay, so that all being said, blah, 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 I'm going to get started and show you guys what I have. Try not to forget anything and have to go back and redo. But for primer, I'm using this Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer from Dr. Brandt. This was in my Ipsy bag. I can't remember which month, but it wasn't too long ago. And I thought, what the heck, I'm going to try it, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It's like a holy grail primer, I can tell. It's just amazing to me how flawless it makes my skin look with the pores. I have it on today. This is a little deluxe sample. I think it's 0.25 fluid ounces. So, I mean, I really, really want the full size, but it's $45 for the full size. I think this size they sell on Sephora for like $10 or something, but it's currently sold out. And I really, really, really like this. I really want the full size, but I don't want to spend that much. They kind of just like, when I looked it up to see how much it was, and when I saw it was 45, I was like, $45 for a primer. But I think I'm going to wait because I usually get Sephora gift cards for Christmas, and I might use one of them, for this or whatever, because I just really, really like it. It's just, it says it's for oily and combination skin, and it's an instant mattifying pore refiner. You can put it on over your makeup or under your makeup, and it's like, I'll use just the slightest bit to show you guys what it looks like, but I don't want to waste any of it because it's so flippin' expensive. It's not clear like a gel. It's like flesh colored. Well, for me it's flesh colored, and it just is like this like really light, kind of almost whipped, and it just blends right in. It's so good. I absolutely love it. I don't think it comes in any other shade though, which is weird because I don't know how people of color would use it. But other than the fact that it's kind of like a translucent thing, but I absolutely love it. Okay, now that I've spent like 15 minutes talking about that. Okay, for concealer, I have two. I still have my NYX HD Photogenic and Fair that I'm using kind of just like here and down the bridge of my nose, more as a highlighting than a concealer. And then I'm using, also this came in my Ipsy bag, the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye sample that they sent us. This is in medium, and it's a lighter, it's on the lighter side of medium. So it's like I would call it like a light medium or something, but it's not too dark for me. I've been using it in my under eye area, and then also to help with some of the redness on my cheeks. And I like the coverage of it so far. I'm not completely sold on it though. I don't necessarily know if I think it's like the best concealer I've ever used. I do take into consideration that I would need a lighter shade, but I just don't know yet. I'm not completely sold on it, but I am very glad that that they sent that to us. Okay, so for foundation, I'm working on my Urban Decay Naked liquid foundation. I have this, everything just about this in this basket I have on today. So that is what I have on today in the shade 3.5. I really like that foundation quite a bit. It's just lovely. And so for powder to set everything with my face, I have my Rimmel Stay Matte in 011 Creamy Natural. And I use that to set, you know, just like kind of down my nose and on my cheeks, because I'm under my eyes for concealer. I'm using the HD, the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I really like this stuff. It works really good. I use it under my eyes. I think it does have a good brightening effect. So I set my concealer that's under my eyes, and I also set it, use it to set whatever highlight I put up here, and it works really well. It's got those really tiny micro glitters in them that are kind of like a blue and purpley, but they're super, super fine. So it's not like it looks like you have big chunks of glitter, you know, on under your face. I really enjoy that quite a bit. So, okay, moving on. We've done face. So now I've got a bronzer here. This is my MARC Bronze Pro. It's just your basic matte bronzer. I have to be a little bit careful because it's a little dark for me, but I have it on today and I think it looks pretty decent. You just have to really kind of, I have to watch it because everything can tend to look orange on me because I'm so pale and cool toned. So I have that. And then for blush, I've got a couple different options this time. I've got my NYX cream blush in Boho Chic, which is in my Finish Sticks by Christmas. I have that on today. And then I also want, like I said, I've been wanting to use some new stuff. So I broke out my Tarte Pinup Girl blush collection that came out this year. And the reason why I say I broke it out is because I haven't used it yet. It was still in the packaging. I had all the new stuff I bought recently, I would say since like October till now, I haven't used. I've got it and I put it away because I was concentrating on, like I said, the Project Pan and the Finish Sticks by Christmas. But I really, really wanted to try something different. I was just like feeling block. So I broke this out and I'm so glad I did. It's just a lovely palette and I really am enjoying it. Actually, that's the silly thing for me to say because guess what? I've only used it today. So I don't know why I'd say I'm really enjoying it. But these are the shades and I have this middle one on today. Actually, over the top of my Boho Chic. So I don't know what the name of that middle shade is. It's Whimsy is what that's called. So I'm excited to get to use this here and there. And then for highlighter, I am still using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Lust. I have that on today too. I do like this though. I really love it. It's not like it's a hardship to have to use it every day. It's lovely, lovely highlighter. Always with the hair. Okay, so I think that's it, right, for cheeks. Yes, I think that's it. Okay, so for eyes, I've got my Coastal Scents Step 1 Eye Primer. I've been using this for ever since I ran out of my Avon one, which has probably been a good 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I really like this a lot. It's nice, so I'll continue to use it. I enjoy it. It's a thinner, one of those kind of thinner primers. It reminds me so much of the e.l.f. Dollar Primer. So to me, it's basically the same thing, just in a different, you know, kind of tube and everything. But I like it, so I'll keep using that. I did order another one of those Avon primers, though, because I ended up liking that so much. And then I have this Maybelline Color Tattoo in Nude Compliment as my base. This is in my Project Pan, so use that all the time. And then for eyeshadows, I've got... This is that About Face Cosmetic Pigment and Karmic Kisses that I had in my Finish 5 by Fall. And I put it back, and it's almost gone. I put it back in my basket so I can get it done by the time I do the Finish 6 by Christmas. So it's almost done. So I'm glad of that. I feel happy because then I want to take out another one and start using it. For eyeshadow, of course, I'm always using the Urban Decay Naked 2, which is in my project pan. And I do have that on today. I have two shades of that on today. I have Chopper and Tease, but then I'm also using this Bare Minerals Ready Quad. Let me get it open here. There we go. I showed this in one of my haul videos. This is called the Dream Sequence. And this is one of the new things that I busted out that I've had for a little while. And I absolutely flippin' love this eyeshadow quad. It is so gorgeous. It is so, so, so gorgeous. I just love it. This is the first of the Ready eyeshadows that I've ever used. I have tons and tons and tons of the Bare Minerals loose shadows. Then I resisted going to the Ready formula just because I have so many of the loose. But like I said, I was in a funk and I wanted to use something new. And so I put that on. And this color here is called Boudoir. Yes. Yes, Boudoir. Yes. And it is so beautiful. It is just, it's like this beautiful purple blue duochrome, and you can see that I have it on my lids today. I actually have all 4 shades from this on my eyes today. I have Boudoir in the lid. I think it's called Nightcap is in my crease, and 500 thread count is this one here. That's my underbrow highlight, and then I have Romp, which is the shimmer one, on my lower lash line. And it is just, I love this. It's so funny. I went up to my husband after I finished my eyeshadow and I was like, honey, I was just like this. I'm like, look at this shadow combination. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful? I'm like, it's so gorgeous. I love it. And he's like, are you going to walk around like that all day with your eyes all wonky? I'm like, I might, just because it's so pretty. I just love it. So even though I use this today, I still managed to use 2 shades from the Naked 2, so I don't feel so bad about that. I'm keeping it going. Okay, for eyeliners, I have 2. I meant to grab another one and throw it in, a purple shade to go good with that, and I forgot. So I'll probably actually look for a purple one. But I do have my Avon Mega Effects liquid liner in black. It's got that slanty tip on it because I hadn't used that in a while and I wanted to make sure I used it before it dried out. And then I have my Avon Super Shock gel liner in blackout, and not much left of this guy. This is in my finished sticks by Christmas, and it's definitely gonna be finished by Christmas. Okay, for mascara, I have this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mini. I didn't realize that I had that open. I kind of forgot about it. I had taken it on my vacation in September and hadn't used it since, and I want to make sure it gets used up and doesn't dry out. So I pulled that out to use. And then eyebrows, I have, as always, my e.l.f. Eyebrow Treat and Tame in light, which is like a fabulous thing for me. And then I broke out the Bare Minerals brow color in Auburn, because since I dyed my hair red, I kind of like it better. So that's what I have on today with that. My eyebrows are getting too long. They need to be trimmed. But so I'm using that. And then lips. Is that what's next? Lips. I've been neglecting my Project Pan lip stuff, but it's because I've fallen in love so much with some of this other stuff. So the first thing I have is, I'm telling you guys, I have been wearing this. It's not what I have on today, but I have been wearing it like crazy. This is that Bite Beauty lip crayon that came in the remix tin that I got during the VIB haul at Sephora. This one is called Rhubarb, and you can see I'm already getting it down to the nub. I had to roll it up, so I've got it rolled down right now, but I can easily see this shade is not going to make it like for a long time. I've been wearing it constantly. It is perfect. It is a perfect Your Lips But Better color. It's like a little bit darker than my natural lip shade, and it just looks fantastic. And I have heard for years and years how wonderful Bite Beauty well, I don't know if I should say years and years, but I have heard for a long time how wonderful Bite Beauty lip products are, and they are amazing. They are absolutely everything that people say about them and more. They are so comfortable. I don't think I've ever, even having the NARS Audacious, I think these are more comfortable than that. They are, oh, fantastic. So I do have one of them on today. It's the brighter one, and I can't remember what it's called that came in that remix kit. But I will definitely be getting more of these in the future, but not anytime soon. I'm going to use those up first. So, and then the other, I got 3 lipsticks that I grabbed, and they're all from new stuff. The other one I've been liking a lot is this Urban Decay. This is came in the full frontal set, and the color is Liar. And this is a nude. I've been wearing that. It's a really pretty, like, pinky nude color. These are really comfortable also. So that's Liar right there. Very, very nice. I'm really digging, like, the mini stuff because I never really thought too much about minis before, and now I'm like, these are really fun because you can use them up and you get to try more, and I don't know, I like it. So, been loving my Bite minis and been loving the Urban Decay Revolution minis. And then this is a Tarte Lip Surgeons in Wonder, and this came with my Tarte Sweet Indulgences set from QVC. And that's what that looks like. And I will go ahead and swatch that also. So this is Wonder here. I love the way they smell, that minty smell. So there you go. So those are my lip picks for now. And then I always have my eyebrows or my eyeliner sharpener in there, and that's it. So that's my makeup basket. I changed it up a little bit and I feel a lot happier. I just feel really good, and excited to put the makeup on again, where I was kind of starting to be like, oh, I don't like this, you know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Question or comment below, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.